All right, so I was able to do push day today. The past 2 days have been pretty easy. I took it easy on myself at least. I did like the pull day on Wednesday, and then Thursday was straight up like a rest day. I just did a few squats, and then just like did some core exercise yesterday. So today, this morning, I felt really good. Ready to really get back at it. I was kind of going back and forth, wondering if this. I mean, obviously, it's not the ideal way to train, working out every day, but the fact that you know I'm not like trying to get like peak performance. I'm not an athlete. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm kind of just working out to kind of distract myself. Um, so I was really like wondering like why I was like doing this thing anymore. I already passed 100 days. Um, I guess I'm just trying to see how long I can keep it going. Um, yeah, so I did some front squats. Sorry, this first like couple minutes, camera's completely out of focus. Um, Not that these videos are known for their cinematic quality, but I can tell that they're out of focus. Um, anyway, started off with some front squats, and then I tried to do a serratus anterior exercise. I'm trying to do more serratus anterior movement, trying to get that more involved, at least during my push days. That way I can kind of help with the scapular winging. I'm not 100% sure if that's what my shoulder impingement is being caused by, the weakness in my serratus anterior and my rear delts, but I'm sure that it'll help. Because those overhead presses destroyed my shoulders in a way that like the bench press never was able to before. So yeah, I the front squats felt really good. My front squats are fine. Um, they always have felt good doing front squats. Um, yeah, so these are like I don't even really know how to describe them. I felt them more in my front delts, to be honest. But yeah, this is basically just the movement. I just raise up my arms above my shoulders, trying to, keep that mind muscle connection with the serratus anterior. But of course, I really was feeling it in my front delts pretty much the whole time. So, I mean, it was a good front delt exercise. I was feeling really good about it. I felt the burn. But I mean, it was I was trying to get my serratus anterior more. So, I mean that was I was not as successful at that part. So yeah, but this is a nice new exercise. Definitely a good way to work out the front delts, which I usually try to hit during these push days. I was also like you know, hanging off the bar for a little bit, trying to help adjust my shoulders, and that was pretty good. A successful way. Trying to rehab my shoulders. I also did a little bit of band work that you'll see later, but yeah, I mean, my shoulders, they felt good after this workout. Usually I'm like dying. Like shoulder, like they'll be clicking and stuff. I can't even like raise them up above my head. Um, but yeah, overall, today was actually like a really good workout. I'm proud of myself for what I was able to do. Usually it's like you sometimes like these workouts I do before I work are just like really trash. But I've realized that more often than not, it's the days that I don't work that I have like more trash workouts because I just have no like time impetus. So I'll just like spend hours on the couch just doing nothing. And then I'll be like, all right, well, time to work out. And then like I won't work out that hard. So yeah, I mean, after this, like it's like 9 p.m. right now, and I'm gonna go to sleep like immediately. I'm exhausted. Gonna try to work out again tomorrow morning. Waking up at 4:30 a.m. is probably the hardest part of my day. Just getting out of bed, because I always like come up with a million excuses. like I can work out after work, which is just a terrible idea. Working out after work is actually the most difficult thing ever. It's way more difficult than getting out of bed at 4:30 a.m. Anyway, this is the banded exercise I was talking about earlier. I guess it kind of works. I don't even know what muscle it works on completely. Slight trip, nobody saw. But yeah, I mean, it's that band work. Trying to work on stabilizing my shoulders more. I was like kind of modified it so I can like push my shoulder blades out a little bit more, which is also a way to target the serratus anterior. But honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a better way for me to target my serratus anterior because it was mostly burning in my shoulders, my delts, that that I was feeling. But overall, doing good. I actually was looking forward to this workout, this push day, because I don't know, I kind of like saved it. If I was like deadlifting, I would like it would have been even harder for me to get out of bed in the morning. So it was good that I started off like this. But yeah, and honestly, like I was able to hit a lot of muscles. Yeah. Got a lot of sets of work in. Yeah, I can see that I'm spreading my shoulder blades out at the end of these, at the end of the movement, to try to get a little bit more serratus anterior activation out of it. Yeah, I'm really trying to fix my scapular winging as best I can. But yeah, so far, so good. Feeling pretty good. I was going back and forth on what I was going to do tomorrow. It's either deadlift or squat. Well, I mean, every day it's the squat, but, heavy squats. So, I mean, we'll figure it out when I get there. When I get out of bed. But yeah. And then I finally moved on to the bench press. Yeah. I did all those exercises before, and I didn't even get to the bench press earlier. Honestly, the bench press felt really good. It's not that much weight that I did. I think I did, 85? But it felt good. I did it for like 8 reps. And then I went back to 135. I did it for 10. I did like 3 sets of 10. I don't know. We'll see. But when I did 135, my shoulder was bothering me. Well, when I did 185, my shoulder was kind of bothering me. And I kept going, and eventually the pain just went away. I just kind of had to power through it. But it always makes me nervous because it's like a bone pain, because of that impingement. So I'm always nervous about those types of pain as opposed to like muscular pain. Like muscular pain's like nothing, I've been sore before. I'll be sore again, soreness. But I've been a lot better at discerning the types of pain. And, pushing through that bone pain could cause injury, which would be a tough way for this series to end. So we'll see. I mean, like I said before, I was kind of like hanging off the bar in between these sets. So, yeah. That. Anyway, the bench press felt really good. Usually doesn't feel... like, the bench press sometimes can be tough. But I made a lot of progress. Hopefully I'm going to attempt a 225 soon enough. But, with these heavy bench presses, I just have to have somebody spotting me. Or be ready to just, like, I don't know, bend over and take the bar. Like bend and have the weight fall off the bar. But yeah, I definitely want to hit a 225. That'll make me feel better about myself. But yeah. And then from there, I can, like, start even, like, thinking about 315. But yeah, I mean, a lot of guys are just, like, have massive bench presses. And everything that they care about is, like, bench press, bench press, bench press. And, of course, it's very important to have a strong chest. But that's, like, I don't know. A lot of people, like, care about, like, the bodybuilding aspect of things. I'm more about, like, the raw strength. I mean, I have to like pick up patients like off the floor sometimes. So stuff like that, like the deadlift, those muscles are a lot more important to me, having a strong nervous system, being able to work at like a very physically demanding job and not having my spine collapsing on itself. That's like the stuff that like I really care about, the functional strength. Of course, I want to build my muscles and get massive and, not be able to walk through doors. But, that's kind of all secondary to me. I think the most important thing with these workouts is that I just distract myself. The second most important thing is having functional strength. I mean, clearly, you can tell that that's number one, number two, because if number one was about functional strength, I would not be squatting every day. There is a lot of vanity in this whole thing. Squatting every day. But yeah. And then number three is being massive and not being able to walk through doors. And, yeah. And I don't know what number 4 is or number 5. Like, reason number 99 is to look good for chicks, The goal, reason number 98 is to look good for other dudes. Reason number 99 is to look good for chicks. Anyway, did some side delt work. I always ignore the side delts. I haven't been doing enough of that on my push days. So that was good. I was able to do a lot of that. And yeah, I mean, I did triceps at the end. So yeah, I mean, overall, I felt really good about my workout. And I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. And I'm going to dread every moment getting out of bed at 4:30 a.m. again. Because the more I think about it, I think I'm just going to do deadlifts, just see what happens. Unfortunately, I still don't have the landing pads. So it's really difficult to do really heavy deadlifts because it's just so loud that I think I'm just going to do like light deadlifts. That way I can control it when it goes to the ground. And the neighbors won't want to kill me. Hopefully. I mean, we'll see. I still make a lot of noise, even if I'm not like throwing the bar on the ground while I'm deadlifting. But, I really do need to get those landing pads for consideration for my neighbors. So, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of just where I'm at right now. The rest of these are just skull crushers. The skull crushers honestly felt really, really nice. I got a little bit of extra range of motion, focusing on my form. Really like keeping the skull crushers like above my head. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. You get a little extra range of motion. Skull crushers go above your head. My elbows look pretty good. They're pretty stable. But yeah, I mean, having that extra range of motion, it felt really good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the commentary a little bit early today, but yeah. Hope everybody had a great day. Weekend Warrior continues. God, not looking forward to the next 2 days. Yeah, honestly, was it working out before? Before it was like, oh yeah, like this is fine. Like I'm working out before my shift. I power through my shift. But today I was at work and I was like, dang, I do not want to be here. Anyway, on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.